guys, how's it going? My name's Amir Lancaster.
And my name is Mickey Scott, and today we're going to be showing you guys how to do the trunk flexion, also known as the sit and reach test. This is a test that is used to assess the flexibility in your hamstrings as well as your lower back. You will use it in your pre-screening and your comprehensive fitness testing, and it is used in a couple different ways. One, it can be used for yourself to be able to track your progress and see if you are becoming more flexible or if you're becoming not more flexible or getting worse. And it can also be used by your trainer, your personal trainer, whoever you're working out with, to know what you need to do to improve and what muscle groups you need to work to improve your flexibility in these parts of your body. Here we have our chart. It is going to show us where you stand between poor, fair, good, very good, and excellent. It is broken down by male and female and also by your age. So you do 3 trials, and then we're going to take our best one and match it up with our chart here to see where you stand.
So the procedures to the sit and reach test are going to be, you're going to have an individual take off their shoes. The reason we want to take off our shoes is to make sure that we're getting the most accurate recording of our hamstring flexibility. Shoes can sometimes add or take away an extra inch from us, and so we want to make sure that we're getting that full measurement. The next thing that we want to do is when measuring, we want to make sure that our nails, if we have excessively long nails, we want to make sure we're measuring from the fingertips. The reason we want to do that is because sometimes we can gain or lose some flexibility if our nails are too long. Another procedure is that we want to make sure our knees are flat on the floor. We want to make sure that the knees don't rise as the individual is forward folding and exhaling. The reason we want to make sure the knees stay on the floor is so that way as well we are making sure that we're getting full flexibility of the hamstrings and a straight position. So the first thing that I would have Mickey do is I would have him take off his shoes. And as Mickey takes off his shoes and takes his seat, we're going to have him place his feet firm on this platform. When Mickey's feet are firm on the platform, we also know that his knees are going to be flat on the ground. Okay? So as Mickey has his feet on the platform, we're going to ask him to stand up tall with his chest. We're going to ask him to take a big, deep breath in. And always make sure that the measurement is reset. Every single time after each trial, we want to make sure we reset this and we're reading the numbers to the furthest of the right. So Mickey's going to forward fold his hands. He's going to overlap his hands. As Mickey overlaps his hands, he's going to take a big, deep breath in. And as he takes his exhale out, he's going to forward fold, reaching. As he reaches, we want to make sure that once he gets to the stopping point, he's at a 2-second hold. The reason we want to make sure we are at a 2-second hold is to make sure we're not bouncing. We want to get an accurate, slow reading of the hamstrings, and if we bounce, sometimes it's going to give us a little bit too much. So we want to make sure that we're getting good, nice measurement. Okay, so the first thing, Mickey's going to stand up tall, take his deep breath in, and as he leans forward, he's going to exhale deep. He's going to forward fold his head, and once he gets to that stopping point, good, he's going to hold it for 2 seconds. Once Mickey holds that for 2 seconds, we're going to record that furthest right measurement. So Mickey had 25, okay? So we're going to do this for 3 trials and take the best of those 3 and stack it up against that chart. So I'm going to ask Mickey to go through the same procedures 2 more times.
And what you don't want to do while we're doing this is you never want to push the bar. You always want to have your fingers close against it. That way, once again, it's accurate, because if you're pushing it, you're gaining a couple centimeters. So always make sure your fingers the whole time are staying against the metal plate.
And again, we want to keep those knees flat on the floor and his feet flat against the platform, okay? So Mickey's going to forward fold, inhale, exhale, pressing all the way down as far as he can go, 2 seconds, and then we're going to go ahead and record that. So we've got 29. So we're going to go ahead and reset, and Mickey's going to shake it out one last time. He's going to overlap his hands, inhale, and then exhale, making sure those knees stay flat. There we go. And 31. So as you guys can notice, we want to make sure that this measurement is pressed all the way up against the surface. We want to try and limit the amount of sliding. We want to make sure that This is firmly placed against a hard surface. So Mickey scored his best of 31. So we're going to go to the chart and we're going to stack up against his age and gender. And we're going to go to 31. So Mickey scored very good.